about the good part of Portugal. Now let's talk about something bad about Portugal. What was your worst experience of Portugal? जब लगा होगा कि नहीं अभी हो गया, I have to go back to my country और मुझे कोई और country जानी है.
The worst thing in Portugal is the Portuguese government. Uh, they are very, very bureaucratic, especially for students. Have to renew their uh, residence card every year, and especially now there is a institution called SEF. Now it's dissolved, but going to SEF is a hassle. You don't want to go there. If you can do it online, it's better. But going there and then you instead of spending like 1 hour, you ended up spending 3 4 hours there, just sitting there waiting for your turn. So you can present your documentation, then you get your visa renewed. That's the one worst thing I've felt, and not just me. I think every international student feels that way about SEF. Yeah.
So as you said that safe is like if you're doing it online, it's easy.
Yeah.
So why don't students go through online? Why?
Because earlier online solution were not there. Only
Okay.
after 2020 pandemic they implemented this online solution,
Mhm.
and then now again it's stopped. It doesn't work. So everyone is trying to get a appointment with SEF, but since SEF is dissolved and we don't know what's going to happen, whether the Portuguese government is going to set up a new institution or Portuguese police is going to do the work. We don't
Because
know.
what we heard that SEF is, it's somewhere merging into a new department.
Yeah.
So does it actually happen? Because the date they have given that was 31st March.
I mean, a few days ago there was in the news that Portuguese government has reached a solution with them, but we really don't know when it's going to be implemented. Right now, I mean, a couple of months ago, they expanded the visa status for all those, I think, 72,000 students for 1 year. But uh, how long they can keep doing this, I don't know. Maybe if they do it earlier, there are a lot of students are in. So, for example, I can go home right now because my visa is about to expire, and if I go home, I'll be stuck there.
Yes, right. So as it's like almost 5 years, right?
Yeah.
For you.
Yeah.
So are you planning to change your passport or
No, no, I don't have anything like that.
you love India?
Eventually, I know I have to go India. Maybe not today, but maybe 5 years, 10 years. So I would like to keep my passport okay, but maybe a permanent residency will be okay, so I can travel back and forth
Yes.
without any problem.
So because we talked about first experience, let's make it some more nicer. So I can say now, what is the best experience? Which felt you कि ये तो सबसे best country, यही रहना है मुझे future में.
Work life for sure.
Like-
Work life. Travel. If you like traveling, you will love Portugal. It has amazing beaches, beautiful city. As you can see, you are in
Yes.
Porto. It's one of the most beautiful cities I've been to. Sintra is one of the most beautiful cities also. Food also is good. I would not say food is bad. For example, they have some really good food if you are into that. Education is good. Social security is good. For example, you can get free education, healthcare, all those things for which you have to pay a lot in India, as we all know.
So if I say about education, see, you have done higher studies, but you must have seen families who have kids like mine.
Yeah.
So how's education for them, especially for in terms of expats who doesn't know anything about Portugal, even not a single A in Portuguese language?
Usually, from what I've heard, I mean, I don't have personal experience, but from what I've heard, usually there is 1 year period where they try to teach the students, younger ones, the language and also the courses that are required. So they may come from a country where there are some courses that is not uh, relevant with the Portuguese education system. So they have to teach them those subjects. Once they clear those subjects, they can enroll in any school in Portugal and they can continue their studies.
So what do you think? Because what I have seen online that there are many international schools also just because the expat crowd coming here.
Yeah.
So are they good?
I would say it's more
Because it's very
beneficial.
expensive, what I checked
Yes,
their fees.
it's more beneficial if you go into a government school or like a school where there's a lot of Portuguese population. Because if you are trying your kids to study in Portugal, maybe you have the idea of them settling in Portugal or finding a job if in future in Portugal. It will be better if they can learn the language.
Said that somewhere you know that you have to travel back to India, you have to settle there. So what is the one thing you want to change in like in our India?
People should be more socially responsible. That's for sure. I see people.
Yeah,
Uh,
sure.
I see people a lot of littering, fighting over small issues, not being very respectful to women, children. Some of these things I would like to change in my country. I mean, I would love that if we could change that in the future. But for now, it is what it is.
So, like, how do you feel? Is it too tough to do a job or business in Portugal as an Indian?
Not really. It's quite easy. Well, depends. If you are doing a job and if you have like skills in your domain, it's quite easy to get a job. For business, Portuguese government has a lot of plans where you can just set up your business in one day.
Uh-huh.
It takes just one day to start a business as compared to India where it takes like forever.
Yes.
So in that regards, if someone wants to invest in Portugal or want to find a job, uh, provided they have the skill, it's quite easy in my opinion.
It's very easy. But see, for job, I was just searching online just to know a gist about that. I just saw that it's quite tough, and even people around us, where we met people, Uber drivers or somewhere walking down the street, and people are just going for a walk with their family. They said job is tough here, and the income pay scale is also very less.
Yes, as compared to other European countries, the pay scale is definitely lower. Um, but if you live outside, not in a major city like Porto or Lisbon, it's decent, I would say. Of course, it's not at the level of Germany or Sweden, um, but you can get a decent lifestyle, I would say. Um, and again, finding a job, yes, it's tough, but if you have the skills in your domain, then I would say it's quite easy. I've seen people sending their CVs to like 100 different companies and getting rejected, and I've also seen people sending their first CV and getting selected for the job.
Then might be very lucky people.
Yeah, so it depends.
So, how you got your job? It was a college placement or it was all
Uh,
your hard work?
no, I sent my CV for the position of robotics engineer, and the company was looking for a robotics engineer. At the interview, they find out that I'm a good fit for the company. That was
Wow,
it.
then you were lucky enough that time.
Yeah, I would say, and it was right after 2020. So
Wow.
I wasn't sure I was gonna get it because, of course, the economy was down in every country. We were hearing about layoffs, but I was lucky enough to get a job, and I've been working since.
Okay. And you are since with that company.
Yeah.